Welcome to IRL Media News. I'm your host, Chris Thompson. Tommy DeVito has taken the NFL by storm and won the hearts of Giants fans. Even your everyday Joe football fan is talking about him. And what's not to like? The guy has sincerity written all over him, and he's the guy every Italian New Jersey mom would love their sons to grow up to be and for their daughters to marry. But who is Tommy DeVito? We'll answer that question and more on today's episode of IRL Media News. Let's get into it. Tommy DeVito grew up in Cedar Grove, New Jersey, and went to Bosco Preparatory High School, where he was quarterback for the school's football team. After graduating from high school, he attended Syracuse, where he played 4 years of football, before transferring to the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, where he played his fifth-year senior season. He graduated in 2022 and went undrafted in the 2023 NFL Draft, but was then signed to the New York Giants practice squad as a free agent. Tommy DeVito made his NFL debut on October 29, 2023 against the New York Jets, after starting quarterback Tyrod Taylor went out with a rib injury. Tyrod had only been the starting QB for a few games after the New York Giants golden boy Daniel Jones went out with a season-ending torn Achilles. So how much does Tommy DeVito actually make? In the NFL, a player on the practice squad makes $12,000 a week. The NFL league minimum for a player on the official team roster is $750,000 a year. When Tommy DeVito was called up to the 53-man roster with the New York Giants, he signed a 3-year contract for $2.7 million, which breaks down to about $44,000 per game, plus end-of-the-year bonuses based on how he plays. All this sudden success and the free press he's been getting have helped him land endorsement deals with Nike, Gatorade, and Fanatics, thanks in large part to his now famous, or perhaps more accurately notorious, agent Sean Stellato has been a family friend of the DeVito family since Tommy was in high school. A football player in his own right, Sean Stellato grew up in Salem, Massachusetts, and attended Marist College, where he was wide receiver on the sponsored football team. But sadly, he never made to the NFL. Instead, after watching Jerry Maguire, he decided to be an NFL agent. And today, you can't miss Sean Stellato in the stands or representing his client in interviews. The man has swag. He recently wore a pinstripe suit with a fedora to a New York Giants game, earning him the name the Italian Stallion of football agents, which isn't a bad nickname, especially when you consider that he was inducted into the Italian-American Sports Hall of Fame in December of 2023. He's also a pretty stand-up guy and a family man, with his wife Krista, who he's been married to since August 22nd, 2005. Together, they have 4 daughters, and he's been known to interrupt TV interviews to answer the phone to say goodnight to his daughter. Oh, how cute. Did you know that 99% of you watching this video aren't subscribers of IRL Media News? Let's change that. Do me a solid and click the subscribe button down below to help us grow our channel so we can continue bringing you more great stories about the business behind the news. Thanks. So how much does Tommy DeVito's agent Sean Stellato make? The average NFL agent makes an estimated $110,000 a year, but some just starting out make as little as $46,000 per year. An NFL agent usually makes between 1.5 to 3% of the total value of their client's contract. So when Tommy DeVito signed a 3-year contract for $2.7 million, that means Sean Stellato could make up to $81,000 over the course of Tommy DeVito's 3-year contract. So now let's talk about why fans, and even people that never watch football, love Tommy DeVito so much. Could it be his swagger or his jerseyness that separates him from so many of the other characters in the NFL? I think it's the fact that he's so down to earth and seems to be so relatable. He's that kid from high school that made good when no one thought he would. And his Italian heritage and strong family values are definitely helping with his likability. Then there's the elephant in the room. He still lives at home with his parents. There, I said it. Tommy DeVito hasn't been shy about leading into the fact that he still lives at home and still sleeps in the same bed he slept in as a kid, and that his mom does his laundry and cooks for him. Which brings us to one of my favorite nicknames fans have begun calling him, Tommy Cutlets, named after the Italian chicken cutlets he mentioned in an interview that his mom makes for him. That's adorable. During a recent interview, when asked about living at home, he said, "It was a no-brainer for me. Everything that I need is at the house. The decision was made since the level of football is stressful for a rookie, especially from the quarterback position. There's a lot going on, a lot of meetings, so everything outside of football is handled by my family. I don't have to worry about laundry, what I'm eating for dinner, chicken cutlets, and all that waiting for me when I get there. My mom still makes my bed. Everything's handled for me. Honestly, I don't even know if I could find a place closer than where I live. It takes me 12 minutes to get there," he said, referring to how close he lives to the New York Giants practice facility and MetLife Stadium. Talk about real-life failure to launch. I mean, I get that things have happened really quickly for the guy, but he's been graduated since May of 2022. He's now the starting quarterback for the New York Giants, and he's made more this year playing in the NFL than I'm guessing his parents made combined. Not that anyone's asking me, but I definitely think it's time for Tommy to move out and get his own place. Speaking of Tommy DeVito's parents, have you seen how passionate they are about their son? All you have to do is watch any New York Giants game, and there his parents are. Tom and Alexandra DeVito, cheering and jumping up and down with their other son, Max, and Tommy's agent. There's now a scene where Tommy DeVito's dad, Tom, is seen kissing agent Sean Stellato on the cheek, and then Sean returns the favor. Tommy DeVito's been in the NFL for less than a year, and he already has his very own celebration called the finger pinch, or finger purse, depending on who you ask. There's even an emoji for it. So what does the finger pinch or finger purse mean? Well, it's tough to describe in English, but Italians pronounce it chevui or ma chevui. There's no way I said correctly, but it roughly translates into, what do you want? Or to put a little bit of Jerseyness or Goodfellas spin on it, some say it means, what are you talking about? It turns out this isn't a new phrase, and is one of the best-known hand gestures in Italy. And lastly, there's no way we can end this video without talking about Tommy DeVito's nicknames, including Tommy Cutlets, named after the Italian chicken cutlets his mom Alexandra makes for him. People in New Jersey have called him the Italian Jersey Boy, which is a term of endearment. And those in the press have even started calling him the passing Paisan, which I kind of like. Whatever you call Tommy DeVito, don't call him late for dinner, or else you have one angry Italian mom to deal with. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Tommy DeVito will be a force of record with an NFL going forward, or at least for the 2023 season, which might make him the New York Giants savior. Let me know down in the comments if you think I'm wrong, or if you agree that Tommy DeVito is one of the best things to happen to the New York Giants since the era of Tom Coughlin and Eli Manning. That's it for our show. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get the latest updates from IRL Media News.